Oh my god, I don't have mascara on. Oh, I know. Hey everyone, hope you're all having a good day. Back again to give you my self-tan routine. Now, I don't know if you can tell because of the lighting, there's a lot of natural light on me right now, but I actually self-tanned last night. And it gave me the idea that a lot of people always ask me about my self-tan, so I thought I would just put it in a video, and anyone that has any questions can then deal with it accordingly. I am filming on the front face view of my iPhone, so I don't know if the quality is going to be better or worse. And I haven't decided if it's a good thing that I can see myself or a bad thing. But right before I started filming, I realized that I had no mascara on. So that was wonderful to find out. So I'll let you guys know what you're going to need, or at least all the things that I use to do my self-tan routine. The first thing in your regime, and the first thing that you will need, are some exfoliating gloves. You can pick these up at your local drugstore. They're not expensive and they're just nice and gritty, so they're really great to exfoliate before you tan. These ones are brand new because I didn't want to show you the ones in my shower because they're a little bit gross. But they're really, really good for scrubbing your tub out. I get really excited actually when I'm done with a pair because then I know I can just use them for cleaning. So it's good to have a couple of different colors so you remember which ones are which, because that could be not great. You're also going to need moisturizer. Now this stuff is optional. It's not something that I do every single time that I tan, but sometimes around your elbows and your knees and places that can get a little bit more dry, it's good to have some sort of a moisturizer to put on. This one's just the St. Ives Fresh Hydration Spray Lotion, and the reason that I like that one is because it absorbs so fast and it doesn't leave a film on your skin. I have some medical examination gloves, which looks awesome in my beauty room, just saying, but everyone needs them. And then you're going to need a tanning mitt, and you're going to need the bronzing mousse. So the reason that I'm using both of these products in the video is because these are definitely what I recommend for tanning. I've tried a lot of different brands, and this one is definitely the best one that I found. Yesterday, I wanted to mention this as well. This is my mitt that I actually used yesterday. So it's a little gross. A little gross, yeah. And I actually used the Saint-Tropez Express version. And this one's a little bit different because it gives you a very customizable tan. So if you leave it on for 1 hour, you get a light tan. If you leave it on for 2 hours, you get a medium tan. And if you leave it on for 3 hours, you get a deep tan. You don't have to sleep in it overnight, which usually the regular one you do. Now, I'm almost at the end. You can see there's only a little bit left in this bottle, but it's not actually my favorite. It goes a lot more yellow, I find, than the original formula. So I've repurchased the original formula, and I will stick to that because this one just wasn't great. So if you guys are wondering when you see all of the different products in the store, just go for the regular one. It's the best one. Okay, so first things first, get yourself in the shower, shave whatever you need to shave. Use these gloves with your body wash until you hurt. If your body's not saying, I think you might be scrubbing me a little bit too hard, I'm in a little bit of pain, you're not scrubbing hard enough. Just get the dry skin off. Beauty is pain, just get through it and everything will look a lot better and a lot more smooth on the skin. Then when you get out of the shower, you're going to dry off and then you're going to apply a little bit of your moisturizer. You can do it all over, but I really recommend just hitting those dry areas. And like I said, make sure that you find a formula that's very fluid, and that way it doesn't leave a film that will make a barrier between your skin and the self-tan. Now, when I start, I usually start from my legs and work my way up. Now, that's a complete preference thing. Some people might do it totally different. But for usage direction, I usually use about 6 pumps per each leg. And usually I'll end up using like maybe 2 or 3 more pumps just to make sure that everything's blended in. I'll do one leg at a time, and when I'm finished one leg, I'll take the excess that's on the mitt, and that's how I do my feet. Because if you start with the feet and you put all of that product down, you are going to look ridiculous the next morning when you wake up. So I do my legs, then I do my middle. To be honest, if it's not summertime and I don't think I'm going to be wearing a bikini, which usually I don't because I'm not, whatever, I won't even do my middle. I'll just completely forget about it. And I'll do my legs, and then I'll do my middle, and then I'll do my arms. My arms take about 4 to 5 pumps each. And then obviously like under the arms, making sure that you get everything that you can. It is let me just show you guys. It is a brown product when the product comes out of the bottle, so you can definitely see where you're putting it. I'll show you. So when you do start to apply it, you're going to be able to see where you're putting it. So if you've missed a spot or if you're leaving a big streak, you're going to be able to physically see it and deal with that before the tan actually develops, which is another reason why I love this stuff so much. It dries super fast. It's just the best. Then, after I'm done, I use that same mitt on my face. Now, they do make smaller face mitts that I have tried, and I just find that they're a little bit harder to remove. Harder to maneuver, is what I meant to say. And I find that when you have the big mitt, you can literally just take whatever residue is left over from the rest of your body and just do your face and down your neck. And that way you don't get those little demarcation lines. The reason that I still use the medical gloves is because I find that when you use the mitt a couple of times, you can still start to see some product seep through it. So it's just better to just have the whole situation averted and just put those plastic gloves on and make sure that you don't get any product on your hands. At the end of the tan, when I'm all finished, I'll take one of my plastic gloves off and I'll just kind of take the glove. Just take the glove and just kind of buff everything. And then what they also recommend is that you pretend like you're holding an apple. So if you imagine your hand is like this, that allows you to kind of get into the cracks of your fingers and to be able to go over your fingers and everything so that your hands still look natural, but you don't have orange palms. Also, when you're dealing with your knees and your elbows, make sure that you're doing them bent, because if you're going to apply a self-tanner this way and you do this, when you bend your skin, you're going to have all of these little white creases in the elbow and the knees, and it's not a pretty look. It's better than a tanning bed, but it's not pretty. Whenever I see women with marks with their self-tanner, I'm like, you know what? You tried your best. You're doing your thing. You're not going to get melanoma. Good job. Yeah, so the tan lasts between 5 to 7 days. You do definitely see on your face and your legs that your skin will lighten a little bit quicker just because you're exfoliating so much. For me, I use my Clarisonic on my face, and obviously I shave my legs, and that makes the tan come off a little bit faster because obviously you're doing some natural exfoliation there. However, there is a product from Clarins that I use kind of in between tans. Let me just go grab that and let you guys see it. Hold on. Okay, so this is the Radiance Plus Golden Glow Booster from Clarins, and this is a really good product to have on hand when you're self-tanning, because all you do is you open the little bottle, you'll drop it upside down, and you'll drop 3 drops into your moisturizer, and it'll just give you a little bit of a tan on your skin. It's nothing too dramatic. It's nothing that you have to worry about streaking or anything like that. But where I'm using my Clarisonic, my face is always a little bit lighter than my body. So it's nice to have something like that to touch up with, kind of in between tans. And that retails for about $30, I think, so it's totally worth it. It'll last me forever. I've used that a bunch, and you can't even see a demarcation line on it yet. Now, developing time, what I do is I like to do all of this before bedtime. I'll put on a robe or I'll throw something on and I'll just go to sleep in the product and rinse it off in the morning. When you shower in the morning, you are going to see a lot of that color guard coming off. Don't freak out and think that your actual tan is coming off. It's not. It's just that dark pigment that was letting you see where you were applying the product. And like I said, I've never, ever, ever gone orange with this product. It's always kept me nice and bronze. The Express product I do find makes me a little bit more yellow, but it's still something that I'll use until it's gone because it's not super noticeable. The other thing that I noticed with the Express is it doesn't matter if I leave it on for an hour or 3 hours. I seem to get the same color from it either way. So if you are someone that doesn't want to sleep in it, or you need a really quick tan, that might be something that you'll like. I guess it's just trial and error. I know my friend Dana uses the product as well, and she doesn't find that it makes her more yellow than the original formula, so maybe that's just me. But Saint-Tropez as a brand, this is definitely where you want to be at with your self-tanning. They do have a darker version as well that I haven't tried because I am transparent, we'll say. And to be frank, I'm completely scared of it, which is why I haven't used it. But I've had really good luck with this one. It dries super fast. It doesn't smell like self-tanner. It's not sticky. And it makes it really easy not to get streaks because you can see where you're putting it. And the $8 for the mitt is definitely worth it. So hopefully I've answered all of your guys' questions or curiosities about self-tanning. If you have any other questions, just let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. And also, if you guys have any ideas for videos, because I'm still new at this and I'm still kind of working around it, but we will see, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.